Hi guys, we're going to do another Olight flashlight review here. We got the M2R Pro Warrior. We're going to do the unboxing, do a review, do some testing at night with it mounted on a weapon, and then we're going to go over some of the specs on this. But all right, let's get this open. That. So we got a nice solid box with some magnets here. A lot of your higher end Olights are like that. Got our nice yellow cover, plastic cover. We'll need that. Alright. Let's go ahead and look at these accessories first. Now over here on my left, you're right. We got some extra accessories. This is the actual weapon mount. This is a remote, so you can control that when it's on your quad rail or any sort of rail. Let's see what we got here. You got a lanyard. We got our charging cable, and we got our user manual. So let's slide this off to the side. Well, at least those. Let's go ahead and open this. Let's get rid of that. So, got some hardware here. There we go. So we got our rail mount. It's got a nice locking mechanism on there. You have to pull it and turn it to go ahead and work it, which means once you get it tight, it'll stay nice and tight. And then, not 100% sure on how the flashlight goes in there, but we'll get to that once we get the flashlight out. Looks like these have something to do with holding that flashlight in there. And then let's get this open. Oop, tore it there. We got some sticky pieces of rubber. Not 100% sure what those are for. That's okay. And then looks like we got two more of these little plastic. They're kind of a hard rubber pieces. Like I said, I'm gonna guess that they have something to do with holding that flashlight in there. And actually, I can see this one is supposed to go in here. See, we have one missing, so that's where it goes. Okay, that's that. And then let's get a good look here at our remote. We got two little zip ties, I guess, to reinforce once this goes on your rail. Or you could also tie up extra cable if you have it, whatnot. So this is a hard rubber. Looks like it's probably just going to snap over, not so much slide on. You can see I'm moving it there. But we'll pull out a rifle here in a second and go ahead and put that on. But let's go ahead and look at the flashlight before we do that. We got a nice sheath here. Very similar to what we saw in the Seeker 2. Basically the same exact concept. I don't see anything different here. Got a nice buckle, nice inside, so you won't scratch up your light. Got some nice knurling. You got your clip for your belt loop or belt. Nice color. It's got a little bit of weight to it, not terribly heavy. But let's go ahead and try and get this set up on our rifle here, and then we can we'll jump to some shots of us using this at night, and then we'll get into some specs. Alright, we're back. We got our tool here, and first thing I wanted to go over was, as you saw at the end of that clip there, we found out where these pieces go. These are just extras in case you they break, you lose them, or they tear. And then the sticky pieces here were actually intended to go up in here. They're just extra pieces there as well. So first things first, I'm going to go ahead and get the flashlight in place. And you have to do this first because you have to pull down like that to be able to get enough room to put the flashlight in. And we discovered that you actually have to take the end cap off to do it as well, because the end cap's too thick to fit through there. So you go ahead, slide that through. Pretty snug fit. We get our end cap back on. I'm just going to have that sit right there in the middle, and then I'm going to go ahead and move this closer to me, and I'm going to go ahead and set this flashlight up. Yeah, let's do like this. So I'm going to make sure I have this open all the way. There we go. And then I'm going to tighten it down. Okay, I got that pretty tight. It's snapped in place. It's not going to come undone. And that light is not moving. That is snug. Now, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to put my pressure remote on the other side here. So I'll be able to hit that with my thumb. I think I want to run it like this. And this should just snap over top of that rail. I think. Okay. So that's on there. And that's nice and snug. I'm going to run this wire underneath our scope here and snap right on the back there. So everything's out of the way of my scope. I got my remote in place. I got my flashlight in place. So when I press my remote, go straight to turbo. Alright, now we're going to jump to a clip of using this as night.
So this is the M2R Pro Warrior from Olight. We're going to do some night shots here. We'll turn this lamp off here. So I'll put this on. There's moonlight. Moonlight on this one's pretty good actually. You can see out there a little bit. It's hard to see on the camera, but you can definitely see pretty good on moonlight mode. We'll go ahead and put this on low. You can see a couple trees right there. You can definitely see pretty well. Then I'll put on medium. You can definitely see all the trees all the way up, about 140 feet. Put this on high. You can definitely see everything. This brightens everything up. Then we'll go ahead and do turbo. Turbo is super bright on this one. Super bright. You can see everything. I can see up past the apple orchard, which is easily almost 200 yards. And then of course this does have strobe. And also if you look at the flashlight here, you can see this green indicator right here. That will go to orange if the battery is getting low, and red if it's about to die. But this is a very bright flashlight.
Okay, so we just showed you the clip, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and take the flashlight off, take this remote off. I'm going to go through the different brightnesses, and we're going to go over some specs in regards to this as well. I'm not going to take it out of this mount, so it'll take a little extra time that we don't need to waste. So we have our button in the back here, which goes to, it's pressure sensitive. So you push it a little bit, it goes to high, and then you press it hard, it goes to turbo immediately. That's one thing you lose when you use the remote here. There's also no switching modes with the remote. But I do believe you can set the remote up to either turn on turbo or turn on strobe. But we haven't really played with it enough to be able to give you details on how to do that, but I believe that's possible. What we're going to do is I'm going to go ahead and grab the back of the box here so I can give you some specs. And we're going to go through the different modes here. So if you press and hold, it's going to go to your moonlight. We're looking at 1 lumen, and that will last for 50 days. And then I'm going to press and hold. That's our low. That's 15 lumens for 130 hours. I'm going to press and hold, and that's 60 lumens for 40 hours, and that's what they call medium 2. And then medium 1 is 250 lumens for 10 hours. Yeah, I messed up somewhere. Let's try this again, guys. So we got our moon. We got our low. We have our medium, but on the back of the box it has medium 1, medium 2. So I'm going to go ahead and say that's probably 250 lumens there. And then we're going to go to high, which is 750 lumens for 160 minutes, and then it kicks down to 250 lumens for 40 minutes. And then turbo's 1800 lumens for 4.5 minutes. Then it goes down to 750 lumens for 145 minutes. And then it goes down to 250 lumens for 45 minutes. So it actually steps down 2 separate times. Where a lot of these flashlights only step down once. And then also, if you triple click here, you got your strobe. And then if you double click, you go straight to turbo. If you guys have any questions, leave them in the comments for us. We'll be happy to answer them. We're going to go ahead and put a link below on where you can get one of these, and we hope you enjoyed the video.